Hi viewers, we are going to learn the lesson Madam Rides the Bus, written by Valli Kannan. Valli Kannan is a famous writer. He was born in a village near Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu on 12th November 1920. He was a famous Tamil writer, journalist, critic, and a translator. He started writing at a very young age. He wrote novels, poetry, plays, and essays. He was awarded with Sahitya Academy Award in 1978. He died on 9th November 2006. The lesson Madam Rides the Bus is about a brave 8-year-old girl who had a strong desire and along with that the courage to fulfill it. She liked gazing at the hustle and bustle of the street, and her favorite part was the sight of a bus arriving and departing. Thus, she developed a deep desire to travel by bus. But for that, she needed all sorts of information about the bus journey, the bus fare, the duration of the travel, and so on. Thus, the story brings us how innocently but responsibly she fulfilled her deepest desire and also about her experience of the bus ride. Valli is an 8-year-old village girl. She is sensitive yet bold, confident, curious, and inquisitive. She is adventurous and wanting to know more about the world. The bus conductor. He is a jolly kind of a person and very friendly to people around. The lesson is about an 8-year-old girl named Valli who did not have friends to play with, and so she would spend her time by looking at the outside affairs going on the street. Her favorite part was to look at the bus that passed by her village every hour. It gave her endless joy to look at the new set of passengers each time the bus crossed by. Soon she wished to travel by bus, and the wish turned into desire, and therefore she made it her mission to fulfill it. She started listening to the conversations among her neighbors who frequently traveled by bus, and in the process would ask a few careful questions here and there to collect more information. Just like this, she knew that the town is 6 miles away from her village and it took the bus 45 minutes to travel one way. One-sided fare was 30 pies, making it 60 pies for to and fro ride. Therefore, she started planning and replanning so that she could sneak out during her mother's afternoon nap and come back without her knowing anything. She needed to save the money, which was not easy, as she had to resist the temptation of candies, peppermint, merry-go-round, and lollipops. Finally, she saved enough money, and one fine day, the brave 8-year-old girl Valli took the bus during its not so very busy hours. She refused to take any help from the conductor or fellow passengers. It was an amusing sight for everyone to see such a small girl all alone acting like an adult. The conductor was of the joking sort and thus referred Valli as a grown-up madam. Short-heighted Valli would stand on her seat to be able to see clearly from the window while everyone advised her to sit for her own safety. Each time someone would poke their nose in her business, Valli would get annoyed as she did not consider herself a child. She did not want to be friends with an elderly lady who was worried about her because she thought she was not socially capable enough. She enjoyed seeing what was going on outside, and the sight of a running cow in the middle of a road was abruptly a funny scenario for her. Upon reaching the town, she refused to get down the bus because she was too afraid to do so alone. While returning, she carried extreme enthusiasm until she saw a cow lying lifeless on the road. It was the same cow that was so joyous previously. Valli got terrified at the fact that how a creature so full of life can instantly turn into something horrible. She sat down silently for the rest of the journey. Upon reaching home, she found her mother and aunt talking about the endless possibilities in the world outside. Valli affirmed to what her mother was saying, leaving both of them astonished. She then justified her reaction by mentioning that she was casually agreeing to what her mother was saying. Her aunt then referred to Valli as a child who acts like a grown up lady, but only Valli knew what she was referring to because, after all, no one knew about her bus journey. The story is about an 8-year-old girl named Valli. She was very curious to know about things. Her favorite pastime was to stand on the front doorway of her house and see what was happening in the street outside. She would watch the bus that passed every hour from her village to the nearest town. She developed a deep desire to ride the bus. This became her deepest desire then. Valli found out the details of the bus journey by listening carefully to the conversation among the neighbors and regular bus users. She came to know that the town was just 6 miles from her village and the fare for the bus journey is just 30 paise one way, and it took 45 minutes to reach the town hall. Valli planned her visit to the town and she saved 60 paise for her bus travel. Finally, she took the 1 o'clock bus to the town. Valli was very happy to have boarded the bus. On the way, Valli saw a running cow right in front of the bus. She clapped as the cow kept on running towards the bus despite the continuous honking of the bus driver. Valli did not get off the bus when reached the town. She also declined the offer of a cool drink by the kind conductor. On the return journey, she saw the same cow lying dead by the roadside. This unpleasant sight made her very sad. The bus reached the village at 3:40. She ran straight to her house after getting down from the bus. Her mother did not come to know about her journey. Dear viewers, the value that we learn from this lesson is that the story conveys that we shouldn't be satisfied with our limited knowledge and experience. The world is a very wide place in which a lot of things continue to happen. We should be curious, inquisitive, though we cannot know everything that's happening. We also learned that life is beautiful and exciting, but death is horrifying and a misery. என்ன படிச்சேன்னா